and I never thought my life would turn into one of those nightmare stories you hear about. My name's Alex. I'm 42 now, and 12 years ago I was happily married, or so I thought, to Emily. We had a beautiful house in the suburbs, two amazing kids, a boy and a girl, ages 8 and 10 at the time, and what I believed was a rock-solid partnership. Emily was charming, successful in her real estate job, and came from old money. Her family always treated me like an outsider, but I shrugged it off. I was the breadwinner, a senior project manager at a tech firm, pulling in good money. Life was good. Then, one Tuesday afternoon, everything shattered. I was in the middle of a team meeting when my assistant buzzed me. "Alex, there's a man here to see you. Says it's personal and urgent." I stepped out, and there he was, a slick, expensive-suited lawyer named Victor Lang, smirking like he'd already won. He handed me a manila envelope. "Alex Thompson, you've been served. Divorce papers, courtesy of your wife, Emily Thompson." The room spun. My colleagues were staring. I ripped it open right there. Irreconcilable differences. She wanted the house, primary custody, alimony, child support, the works. She claimed I was emotionally distant and prioritized work over family. It was all lies. I hadn't seen this coming at all. I drove home in a daze that night. Emily wasn't there. A note on the counter. "Staying at Mom's with the kids. We need space." Space? We'd been fine, or so I thought. Arguments were rare. Intimacy was regular. What the hell? That's when the suspicion hit. Late nights at open houses. Weekend client meetings. Her phone always face down. I felt sick. I didn't sleep. The next day, I hired a private investigator. Best decision I ever made. Within a week, the PI had photos, videos, bank records, everything. Emily had been having an affair for over 2 years with her boss, Marcus Reed, the owner of her real estate firm. Marcus was married, mid-50s, flashy car, even flashier ego. They'd been meeting at hotels, his lake house, even our vacation home when I was on business trips. But it got worse. The PI uncovered hidden accounts. Emily and her family, especially her controlling mother, had been siphoning money from our joint accounts into offshore trusts, hundreds of thousands. They were planning to clean me out in the divorce, claiming it was premarital assets from her side. And Marcus? He was promising to leave his wife and marry Emily once she was free. I was devastated, betrayed by the woman I loved, her greedy family, and this sleaze who'd been using her. The kids were caught in the middle. Emily was already poisoning them against me, saying Daddy was too busy for us. But devastation turned to rage, then to cold, calculated determination. I played dumb, acted heartbroken, begged Emily to reconsider. "Let's go to counseling." She refused, smug as hell. "It's over, Alex. I found someone who actually excites me." Meanwhile, I gathered more evidence. The PI bugged her car, hacked her emails, legally through discovery later. Texts between her and Marcus, explicit, planning their future, laughing about how they'd ruin me financially. Her mom was in on it too, emails coordinating the hidden money. I consulted the best divorce attorney in the state, someone who specialized in high-asset cases with infidelity clauses. We live in an at-fault state. Proof of cheating could swing everything. 3 months passed. Emily got bolder. She moved Marcus into our house on weekends when the kids were with her mom. Thought I didn't know. Then came the day. I was at work again, same conference room. My assistant buzzes. "That lawyer is back, Mr. Lang." I smiled to myself. Showtime. Victor struts in, same smug grin, holding another envelope, probably some motion to speed up the divorce or freeze assets. "Alex," he says condescendingly, "Emily's eager to move forward. Sign these and we can avoid a messy trial." I stand up slowly. "Victor, before you leave, I have something for you." I pull out a thick, sealed envelope from my briefcase.
heavy, full of printed photos, bank statements, hotel receipts, screenshots of texts, even audio transcripts from the PI. I hand it to him. "This is for Emily, and for you since you're representing her." His smirk fades as he opens it, flips through. Color drains from his face. Photos of Emily and Marcus in bed. Texts where Emily calls me boring and Marcus a real man. Bank transfers proving embezzlement from our accounts. Emails from her mom. Once he's broke, we'll be set for life. And the kicker? Proof that Marcus had done this before. 2 prior affairs with employees, one resulting in a harassment lawsuit he settled quietly. Victor stammers. This changes nothing. I lean in. It changes everything. Adultery voids her alimony claims. The hidden assets? That's fraud. And you, serving me at work twice now? That's harassment. My lawyer's already filing countersuits. He bolts out, envelope clutched like it's on fire. Court day arrived 2 months later. Emily shows up looking confident, arm in arm with Marcus, her mom glaring at me, Victor sweating bullets. My attorney lays it all out, projects the photos, redacted for the kids' sake, plays audio of Emily admitting the affair, shows the money trail. The judge's face? Stone-cold fury at Emily's side. Emily tries to lie. Those photos are photoshopped, but the metadata proves otherwise. Marcus squirms. His wife was in the gallery, served papers that morning thanks to my PI tipping her off. Emily's mom gasps as her own emails are read aloud. The ruling? Divorce granted. I get primary custody. Emily's lies about me backfired. Kids wanted to stay with Dad anyway. The house is mine. No alimony for her. She has to repay the hidden money, with interest. Marcus's company investigated for fraud. Emily broke down crying, begged me in the hallway. "Alex, please, I made a mistake. We can fix this." I looked her dead in the eye. "You made your bed, now sleep in it, alone." Marcus dumped her weeks later. His wife took him to the cleaners. Emily moved back with her mom, lost her job, reputation ruined. Last I heard, she's working retail, scraping by. Me? I sold the house, moved closer to work with the kids. We're thriving. Dating someone amazing now who treats my children like her own. And that envelope? It didn't just destroy her case. It destroyed her lies, her greed, her future. Karma isn't always patient, but when it hits, it's perfect. If you've ever been betrayed, know this: the truth always comes out. And sometimes revenge is just justice catching up. Thanks for listening. Drop a comment if you've got a story of your own. Subscribe for more.